We refer on our website to fiduciaries and to fiduciary duties and obligations. And that's not a word you hear every day, fiduciary. That word derives from a Latin word that stands for trust and for loyalty and faithfulness. And that's what we do. We litigate matters involving people that hold positions of trust and who owe other people duties of loyalty and duties of faithfulness. And one example of that might be someone that you name as an agent under a power of attorney. You've placed that person in a position of trust when you get older or should you ever become impaired to take care of your assets for you. They are your fiduciary. And in exchange, they owe you fiduciary duties related to that position of trust. The primary factor in selecting a fiduciary on an individual level is it someone you trust? Now, if it is a higher end fiduciary position, such as investment or handling significant trust funds, I think then you have to look at the issue of trust, but you also have to look at the issues of fees and commissions. Is this somebody that's capable of giving me value for what it is that they're going to charge me for serving as my fiduciary? Do they have a reputation in the investment community? Do they have a reputation in the trust community for being straight shooters and for not being aggressive on fees and for preserving assets? So when we think about how it is or where we see breaches of fiduciary duty, they often involve questions over whether a fiduciary, for example, has skewed an investment portfolio to invest in a stock that the fiduciary owns or in a company that the fiduciary owns. Sometimes we see it where there are allegations that the fiduciary has sold an asset that belonged to a trust or an estate to himself or herself for less than fair market value. And sometimes we see it at the basic core level where the fiduciary's name has gone on to an asset without any explanation for how that happened. And there are allegations there of self-dealing and breach of the duty of loyalty. At our firm, we tend to represent all different sides in fiduciary disputes. We've represented and have defended trustees who've been improperly accused of breaching their fiduciary duties. We've also represented trust and estate beneficiaries who've had questions about the actions of their fiduciaries and who want to know, frankly, where's the money? What happened? We're very experienced in defending fiduciaries, but we also know when we're representing beneficiaries where to look and what to find in terms of vulnerabilities.